Hola amigos conquistadores funcionales, bienvenidos a este nuevo episodio de Más Efectos. Hemos terminado aquí con nuestro amigo Conrad Werner, el superhéroe más meta de todo el universo, y ya podemos seguir explorando Ilium. Y lo primero que hay que hacer es hablar con el barman. ¿Se puede? ¿Cómo funciona? A ver qué nos cuenta. Me ha encantado cuando le estaba hablando Conrad y se tocaba la cara y hacía gestos de joder, qué tío más estúpido.
Thanks for
Hola.
taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender. Catch anything?
Es una matriarca, o sea, es una Sari que ha llegado a la edad adulta.
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know, not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Las Aseris viven 1000 años y los Krogan técnicamente son inmortales, por edad. Solo pueden morir por accidentes y cosas así. Lo que viene a decir es que su padre luchó en la guerra de los Krogan contra los Rachni hace siglos, y cuando hubo una rebelión porque los Krogan se expandieron demasiado por ser un Duchanka porque se reproducen casi exponencialmente, su madre había luchado contra los Krogan. Los Krogan perdieron la rebelión.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars?
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Eso, las Asaris se reproducen asexualmente, pero siempre requieren una pareja para reproducirse. Pero eso, la leyenda, o sea, en la calle todo el mundo dice que la gente hereda de sus padres, pero genéticamente no lo hacen, son solo de las madres.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
¿Y qué pasó cuando se enteraron?
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Dicen quad todo el tiempo. O sea, que lo traten como persona, que dicen quad porque se supone que los Krogan tienen 4 testículos. Y entonces toda la galaxia ha cogido decir kicking the quad. ¿Cómo es trabajar en un bar?
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming and they didn't want to hear it.
¿El qué?
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
What's it like living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Oh. Lo de que tiene una hija es importante. Yo cuando jugué no me enteré, pero todo el mundo descubrió, porque eran bastante listos que yo, quién era la hija de ella. Bueno,
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
Solo una bebida.
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides.
Porque tienen
Once
biología
saw
al revés.
Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
What's it like being an Asari
Ah, esto lo hemos
matriarch?
escuchado.
Pretty much like being anything else. My parents had it more interesting than I did.
Thanks for telling me about that.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Y puedes comprar bebidas. Copa de licor. Y sea lo que sea, se rumorea que procede de los confines más remotos del Través y que lo destinan unos porches adaptados para ellos en un planeta siniestro y desconocido. Vamos a beber. Y bebida. Que lo estoy haciendo no porque sí, sino para descubriros. ¿Veis? Ahora está maquillada. Al emborracharlo está maquillado. Ay, qué bueno es esto, me encanta este juego. A ver, más guapo porque estás borracho y como todo el mundo sabe, las borracheras son
So then he
maquillaje.
says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
El coreano más princesado de todo el mundo. Hola.
Welcome to Synthetic Insights.
Oh, no dices nada. Esta es una misión que no vamos a hacer ahora. Además,
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing. Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are. Someone whose food you can eat even.
porque ambos son tienen de extraaminoácidos en vez de bueno, aminoácidos dextrógenos en vez de levócidos. Hola, esclavista.
It's okay, I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
Porque tienes un esclavo.
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
¿Y eso?
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
If slavery's legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
¿Y por qué no te quedas con ella?
Why not just keep her? You said she had technical skills.
Quarian's strict health requirements and diets make them expensive to house and feed. I run at a minor profit at best. I don't have the money for constant suit repairs and clean room facilities.
So what happens if Synthetic Insights won't take me?
A solution always presents itself. I will take care of you.
¿Cómo es eso de
So
que
slavery is legal on Ilium.
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Ilium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
¿Y si la compro yo?
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
Vale, pues intenta
I'll
ayudarnos,
talk to the
porque
Synthetic
hacéis de esa
Insights
más.
rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Oh, pobre esclava.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are... What?
Oh yeah, standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh here, let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation.
Little space, please.
Se ha puesto básicamente un Satisfyer en el traje. Hola,
Can I help you with something?
¿qué tal una Quarian?
How'd you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
Oh,
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
I know the migrant fleet would be grateful, and more likely to make purchases from
oh,
you.
porque tenemos
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
Bien. Quariana liberada. Somos buena gente. Para nada es por la experiencia, y ya está. Oh.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract.
Qué rápido.
I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Mejor no pidas créditos ilegales. Eso está mal y es peligroso. Vamos a ir cotilleando Ilium, que hay mucho de cotillear.
Your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret? I had it done a few years back. Galactic Beauty Solutions. You should really give them a call. You know, I'm gonna do it. My life is too long to deal with an asymmetrical scalp. Galactic Beauty Solutions. Serving maiden, matron, matriarch, and you. A division of Elcos Combine.
La división of Elcos Combine.
Do you have anything flashier?
Aquí hemos comprado todo.
I want something that says,
Habrá
I
que
own
comprar
this
más.
room. I own you.
Que aquí había cosas que no habíamos comprado todavía. Me encanta que tengan anuncios de productos de belleza para Saris.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. The Sana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Life can be uncertain. That's why you need an Omni-Gel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single-use equipment or breaking down
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver?
These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous, and everything's for sale. Either we tax and monitor it to keep some control, or the smugglers get a monopoly.
¿Ves? Están autojustificándose por ser delincuentes.
It's just, we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Hey, I'm 60 years old and finally out of my parents' house. And Eclipse girls never lack for, company.
You could get killed.
What about you?
I'm almost 20. My genetic stats are average, and my clan has little political power. For a good reproduction contract, I'll need money.
Oh, qué diferencia. Uno 60 y otro 20, pero con 20 años es de mediana edad. Porque los no solo viven como 40 años de media o así. Bien, y puedo comprar más vida.
I'll take it.
Y daño de subfusil. Y más poder de escudos. Y más daño de pistolas. Y esto es... Ah, esto es solo decoración. Pero la compro también. Bien. Y aquí está el Krogan que está poesía. Es la misma o otra distinta.
But beauty under glass is untested and weak. Where are your honored dead? To fertilize the ground that you might grow strong. On the rocky plains of Tachanka, I will build you a garden from the bones of my ancestors.
Oh, qué bonito.
Blue rose of Ilium. Leave eternity unembraced and grapple in the glorious struggle that is us, here and now. I am speechless. Not with blood rage, but with love. And I stand here, humble and mute, to offer you a home.
Oh, qué bonito.
To me, blue rose of Ilium. Let our 3 hearts beat as 2.
Porque tienen también 3 corazones.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Is that Krogan bothering you?
No, you don't need to hurt him or anything. He's harmless. Which, I know, Krogan, so it's hard to believe. His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break.
Oh.
And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
So why are the 2 of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me, or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know, because of the genophage.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
Oh.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you 2 together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
Oh, así que ya ha dejado de ser joven y ha pasado a la mediana edad.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Oh. Quédate con él.
Look, he's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Bien, descuentos por hacer de casamentero. Oh. Ya es momento de comprar. Puedo comprar peces. Bien. Ahí no compro el pez. O un pez plano azul cereal por esta manera pues sí, sus hábitos alimenticios. Un pez para la presa. Sí, quiero un pez. Y un crucero de alianza. Y una maqueta de un transbordador. Y una maqueta de un carguero. Bien. Hemos comprado todo. Estamos ahí que lo tiramos.
What about a fish? She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
She doesn't need a fish, Dad.
Oh. Es un Asari con un padre salariano.
Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake.
Don't Solarians think about anything besides breeding?
Don't even start with me.
Bien. Me encantan las lo he dicho varias veces, pero es que es cierto, me encantan las conversaciones que hay de fondo de cuando vas hablando con la gente. La policía.
No, I haven't
¿Puedo hablar
had
con
any
ella?
luck. Nothing to declare. Move along.
Pero tú sí que... Tú eres Shiala. Hola.
Shepard. I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
¿Cómo está Esperanza de Zeus?
How's Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
O... Bueno, no sé si os acordaréis, es el uno que es una planta que podía controlar mentalmente a la gente.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again, or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zeus Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí entonces?
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Oh. ¿Por qué estás de color verde?
Wait a minute, Shiala. You were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable. Which they have.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zeus Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms, similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes, the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
Pues voy a hablar con varias
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
Vamos a ver qué nos cuenta. Vamos a ayudar todavía, ayudamos a los colonos de Zeus Hope. Hola, Irina.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharos signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of you. Humans, Solarians, Turians. You come to our planet, then complain that our laws don't suit you. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Así que es una nazi azul. ¿No hay otra manera de hacerlo?
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
¿Es porque son humanos?
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy, the other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Oh. ¿El contrato es legal?
You really think this is legal? Maybe
O sea,
Ilium's
podemos terminarlo,
contract
pero quiero
analyst
hablar
should
más
look it
cosas.
over.
You ignorant yokel. I was negotiating contracts when your ancestors were still burning witches and enslaving each other. I haven't lost a contract dispute in 70 years. Try me.
You seem to forget that a human saved you from Saren and the Geth.
The Geth created by the idiotic Quarians? That a rogue Turian specter led in an attack? The Geth didn't start with the Citadel. They attacked your human colony, Eden Prime, first. You humans brought the Geth upon us. You and the Turians and the Quarians. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
I thought Asari preferred to mate with other races for genetic diversity.
A short-sighted mistake perpetrated by the same self-hating malcontents who spawned the hateful term pureblood. We hardly need your alien DNA to randomize genetic material. A little radiation would work just as well. You provide no diversity, no new insights, no advancement. You bring only chaos and senseless deaths.
Oh,
whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
The mother of my daughters was killed on the Quarian homeworld during the initial Geth uprising.
Sí, te lo hemos oído. Avanza.
My daughters died. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Oh.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them loved talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Y aquí podemos comprar cosas. Sí. Podemos ir a explorar, hacer las misiones secundarias, básicamente. Porque como no hemos hecho suficientes. Pero hemos conseguido que a los corredores nos
Did you get
pruebas.
the star charts? Yeah. I had to deal with Arinya, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
Ah, los Trastasari también saben que es una nazi. Hola, Kiela.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Jo, Shepard, ¿cómo va por ahí rompiendo corazones? Y todo delante de Garrus, que igual se ha puesto algo celosillo.
I don't know, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
Who reads labels, though?
So consider it a way to weed out the people too stupid to know their limits.
Bueno, después de haber hecho la buena hora del día, yo creo que es momento de cortar. Así que hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.